I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it. Oh, man, you done jumped back on there with that.
Yes, back.
Hey, welcome. Hey, everybody at the sound of my voice, the whole DMV, we love you guys, man. LA, Philly, Chicago. What's our homegirls out there in LA rocking with us?
Tish and Anaya.
Yep. That's the correspondents in LA. Thank you guys for all the work that you guys are putting in. We love you guys. ATL, I got something coming for you shortly. Got some correspondents down there. And we love you guys in Florida too, man. They say Florida crazy. We don't agree with them. We rocking with Florida. I like that mayor down there. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, all that. Shout out to you too, man. Hey, LA, Philly, we got you. Yep. Charlotte, I ain't gonna forget you. Let's rock. We got
y'all. We have
got
an
a big show.
Babe, we're back together.
Oh yeah, that's
back
right.
together again.
Hey.
Wait a minute, Kentland is in the building. Is
Hey,
it
man.
burning? Hey.
Hey, a lot of home team in the building.
Yes, Kentland in the building.
Be all the
Yes.
same Kentland though. Southside in the building too now.
Okay, all right.
You trying to slight my team.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, we thank you guys for tuning in to Spotlight Over the City. One day I'm gone, next day wifey gone, but guess what?
we back together.
We made it back together again.
Yes.
You know, we can boo love again.
Yes, we
Hey
did.
man, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for being patient with us. And I appreciate everybody who's rocking with Spotlight Over the City. We got a big show today.
Yes, we do. We have an amazing
All
show planned
homegrown.
for you tonight. That's right. All homegrown, DMV, DC, in the building tonight, y'all. But before I go on, I like to say it is a thankful Thursday. Go in our comments and tell me one thing you're thankful for today. Just one thing. What are you all thankful for today? I'm thankful for this amazing show because it is taking off like I have never, ever even imagined. What we got coming up for y'all at the top of 2022 is going to blow you away, right? And it's starting off with tonight's show. Like, y'all are not even ready. We have got in the building tonight two DC legends, right? We have got Sean Branch, author.
Don't forget the Teflon.
Sean Teflon Branch is in the building, and y'all please give it up for Sean Branch.
Hey, this the homies. We got the homies in the building tonight, baby.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
This a man takeover too. I ain't thinking.
Yes, the men are taking over tonight. Y'all know it's usually Black Girl Magic, Girl Boss, but tonight the men are holding it down tonight. So I'm excited about tonight's show. We've got another DC legend in the building tonight, and y'all know him. A lot of y'all know him as Scooby, but we got Frank Sirius in the building. Yes.
Speaking of Frank Sirius, let me just say this about Scooby, man. Scooby is one of the most talented young men that I have ever met in my whole life. Like, I didn't even know the dude was acting. I pulled up at a play one time, and he gave me the star to play. I said, man, he didn't even know he was in the play. So,
who knew, right?
I mean, and shout out to Lisa, too, your sister, too, man. Cold-blooded with it. Like,
yes.
They do their thing, so shout out to them. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Black businesses. You all know we love our black businesses here at Spotlight Over the City. That's our way of giving back to the community. Every week we like to mention, shout out black businesses. So if you are a black business owner or you know someone with a reputable black business, tell them to send us an email to info@spotlightoverthecity.com and we will feature them on an upcoming show. Yes, baby.
Right there. She said reputable.
A reputable black business.
Stop inboxing me with all this goofy business. Talking about, yeah, you ain't do this and that. I can't. Like, you can't make us look bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I love my
reputable
black people,
black
and
business.
I swear to you. But if you way bootlegging and doing all this, don't be talking about why you ain't shouting me out. Because if I do that, they're going to come on my behalf, and I'm going to need you to be solid.
Right.
That's all I'm asking. If you solid, I got you.
All right. Well, today's black businesses that we're shouting out, this one is near and dear to my heart. We spent some time with this young lady this past Saturday. Carrie Tate is the CEO and founder of Carrie's Cakes. Custom cakes, cupcakes, gourmet desserts, and more, y'all.
You see that strawberry cake?
Yes.
Oh,
birthday parties, corporate events, political campaigns, conventions. She's doing political campaigns, y'all. She's doing the desserts and stuff for a lot of the political figures in the city. So you all hit her up on Instagram at Carrie's, and this is with a K. Carrie's Cakes, KERISKAKES. PJ and Carrie, y'all doing the daggone thing,
Yep,
and
yep.
we're very, very proud of you.
Super proud. They had an amazing event, and it was an amazing venue as well.
Yes.
Venue.
J. Alexander Photography. He does photos and videography, y'all, and this young man is lit. We used him for our yacht party, and we have not let him go since. If you all need camera work, photos, videos, call our boy J. Alexander Photography. You can find him on Instagram at J. Alexander Photography, or you can send him an email, Mr. J. S as in Sam Alexander @gmail.com.
And shout out Big J. Big J is one of the hardest working videographers in the business. Super professional. I remember we was on the yacht. I was like, where Jay at? I don't see Jay. He out there flying drones around and getting shots while I'm looking for him. So this the type of professionalism.
Yes.
And we love him, man. He a good guy.
Yes, we do.
So shout out to Big Man.
Soleil's Dance Essentials is having a grand opening this Sunday, y'all, October the 31st. I love it because this young lady has opened up a store for the dance gear, dance everything for our little girls. And my niece Sunny goes to the same dance school as her daughter, and she's opening up her own Dance Essentials store. So you all please support 2147 Priest Bridge Road in Crofton. You can send her a message on email, and it's SOLES danceessential@gmail.com. So Soleil's Dance Essential @gmail.com.
That's what's up. You
That's
shout out
what's
my
up.
homegirl. What's the bartender? Diamond?
Oh, that's coming up. What's
Okay.
happening?
I thought we did.
What's happening around the DMV, y'all? You know, every Friday, you know what it is, Hard Rock Fridays. Shout out to Derek.
Hey.
Derek had a birthday yesterday, y'all. Happy
birthday, home team.
DC Vibe. Derek's birthday was yesterday. And they play every Friday down at the Hard Rock Cafe in DC. They're asking that you wear pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is the last Friday for the month of October. So wear some pink tomorrow down there at the Hard Rock Cafe and come party with DC Vibe and the gang. We got Spotlight Family Genesis. Remember Genesis, baby? Genesis is releasing a new single, y'all, called
Where's
Leave.
his clothes? Where's Genesis' clothes?
Listen, he said he letting it all out. Genesis is releasing a new single called Leave, releasing on November the 1st on all streaming platforms. And Genesis has been on our show before. He's a super talented
and he's
individual.
a great writer as well.
Yes, great writer, an artist, producer, and keyboardist. Y'all, please support the music of our black artists in DMV. Genesis, congratulations to you on your new. Yes, my turkey chili is in the building, y'all. Just so you know.
Man. Make sure y'all get some of that turkey chili.
That's
T-Bomb's
right.
turkey chili
Help
coming
yourself.
up. It's soon to be in stores.
How
It's
is
super
it,
treat.
Scooby? What's my what?
It's fire. That's all we need to know, bro.
Okay,
That's
good.
it.
All right, Joy Cook. Hey, Joy presents the Grow and Thrive Conference coming to the DMV November 20th and 21st at the AC Hotel at the National Harbor. This conference will focus on empowering and supporting you. You will be motivated to go beyond ordinary by activating more life, more business,
You got into
more
it.
money,
You
and
like
more
you.
success. That's right.
Yeah, you got motivated.
Who can't be motivated to get some more business, more money, and more success? Register today at www.growthriveconference.com.
And shout out to all our black people doing anything amazing, man. I love my people, man. What's up, Moo? Speaking of amazing, my main man Mustafa. One time for
Hey.
Decades Clothing Line. One time for the whole gang over there, man. They got my book on the radar. We
That's
can ready to
right.
get that
Coming
thing
soon. I'm
published.
so proud
Coming
of you.
soon.
Can I just take a moment and tell everybody how proud I am of this young man
I'm
right
proud of
here
you too.
beside
You know
me?
that?
He's got his book coming out, y'all. He finished his screenplay for his film, so that's going to be coming out. He is just
That
the
boy
bomb.
working.
He is the bomb.com.
Man,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
give
I'm
him a
saying. I've been working.
baby.
You see
I'm
that?
gonna give you a baby.
We're gonna practice. Come on, keep it going. We got company.
Y'all ready for Name That Song? One of my favorite segments where Stan and I, we sing a few bars of a song. You have to guess the name of the song and the artist.
Stink
Okay?
gonna get this one. Crush Magazine
Stink
gonna know
gonna get this one?
Yeah, because I'm gonna do a throwback. This for the
Okay.
homies. This all for the homies.
I don't think anybody's going to get mine because I was just like, we haven't done this together in a while, and I just wanted to, kind of go back into the archives and just really stumble you. So are you
Can
ready?
you bring it up to like to
Nope.
where people, that the people not they alive?
Nope, the
Let them be
object is
alive.
I want it to be difficult. So, yes.
Eartha Kitt and all that. Like bring it up.
What?
Pull it up. Yeah.
Okay, so you ready?
I'm being ready. Let's do
Okay,
it.
wait a
Ladies
minute,
first. Let's get into it. You need some notes?
No.
Okay, go.
You came into my life with your tender charm. I found heaven inside your arms. I bet you don't know this, do you?
I don't, but it's good. Keep going.
I don't want to stay. I don't think that I know all the words.
All right, we're gonna let you go.
Never go away. This is the part right
Dig
here.
deep, dig deep.
All I want is your sweet love.
Okay,
For you,
okay.
I'll do anything.
Okay, wait, baby. Wait.
Oh,
All right.
I got into it.
Hey,
I was
hey,
stepping
hey,
into
hey.
it. Woo! Who know that song?
That girl good.
You know that song?
I don't, but you
Does
good.
anybody know the song I
Hey,
sang?
is the people alive?
I got everybody. Scooby, you don't know? Ooh, Stink, you don't know? Yes, I got him.
I
got
feel
him.
kind of bad about my song because it ain't like loving.
Anybody know? It's not loving?
It ain't.
What
but-
is it?
Hey, it's for the G's. So this for all the this for all you. Hey, Stink, you know what the hell it is. This is for all the baby daddies out there that's struggling and going through all the hell that I've been going through.
I know
with they
that's
baby-
right.
With they baby mamas, you hear me? With a camera, let me give it to them real good, right?
Okay. What you got, baby?
I need a drink for this one.
Can I get some?
Yeah, save me some, please. What the buck is going on? You got 5-0 knocking at my door, 6 in the morning. I think you need to let it go. I told you once before that we ain't bucking no more. I reminisce on how I used to trick. Spent all that money for that rollie on your wrist. But now it's not the same cause you're caught up in the game. It's funny how the money changes.
Hey.
Girl, you got me up in court now, trying to get all of my dough. Better flip what you been getting, cause that ass ain't gonna get no more.
Y'all better give it up for my sexy chocolate.
We got all the homies out there struggling. I got you. I feel your pain, I promise you.
I know that song.
I got to tell them who that is so they can get
No, don't
that's the
say.
home team right
They
there.
already guessed. Devin Messina said.
Devin Messina got it?
Yes.
What's up,
Dave
Devin?
Hollister.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dave Hollis, the baby mama drama, for sure.
Oh, somebody guessed mine too.
Who?
Stephanie Mills. I was singing Stephanie Mills' song, "You and I." You and
Oh.
I. Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody guessed it. So I did.
good.
I
All
did
right,
good.
well, shit, you did that. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, we got a
All
quick
right,
commercial
keep
break,
it going.
right? We got one quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with some spotlight news for you all.
Yeah, one time for the G's. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
I'm Terry Williams, the founder of Shea Butter Like Whoa, a natural body care company based in Maryland. We specialize in body butters, scrubs, oils that are awesome for the entire family. What makes us different, you might ask? We use only plant-based ingredients in our products. We've been curating our products for over 10 plus years, put a lot of love into our products, and the process is what separates from others. We make products for your entire family to enjoy. We love what we do. We put that in every product that we make. and we want you to try us out today. You can reach us and you can look at what we have to offer on our website at shaybutterlikewhoa.com. You can also follow us on any of our social media outlets as well. We look forward to you visiting us, and we look forward to your future business. Visit us today at shaybutterlikewhoa.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And man, we got us a full house. Shout out to everybody in the building, too, that came to Spotlight Over the City.
Yes, indeed.
We appreciate you guys for rocking with us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Y'all ready for Spotlight News? Spotlight News is sponsored by Shea Butter Like Whoa. Shea Butter Like Whoa, they provide gentle and natural skincare products that are 100% non-toxic. Let me tell y'all something. It's getting cold outside. I don't want to see no ashy nothing. Go get you some Shea Butter Like Whoa today. www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com. Put in our Spotlight Family discount code SPOT20. Spot 20, and you get 10% off your order. You can do this every time. There's no time, no limit. If you want to order some today, order some next month, you can always use our Spotlight Family discount code.
Spot 20, baby.
Spot 20. www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com. We love their products, y'all. I'm wearing some Shea Butter Like Whoa today, and it'd be soft and everything. And when my honey puts it
good
on,
and
yes,
feeling good,
yes,
and all good. And so make sure y'all, for the home team, all the homies, please don't think that because you tough a little bit around the edges that you ashy ass don't need nothing on your elbows and your rusty feet and all that.
Get you some shea
Handle
butter.
that business. Get the shea butter. Whoop whoop. Bald head dudes like me, it's good for this. It's a good texture. It ain't gonna have you all crazy and all that. So it's real cool. And it's black owned. Shout out to all black owned business, but that's what we rocking with. And shout out to Terry Williams over there, the C to the EO.
C to the
Boss
EO.
man himself. Let's go.
All right, y'all been hearing all over the news, unless you live under a rock, about what happened last week with Alec Baldwin on the set of a Western film that they were filming out there on the West. Yeah, out there in the West. And unfortunately, the gun, one of the guns that he was supposed to be using in one of the rehearsals, was a real gun, and it killed a real person, the cinematographer, and it also injured the director, right?
Yeah, from my understanding. Either that or the assistant director.
Yeah, and so we want answers. Well, I know I do, because I'm trying to understand on a movie set, why do you have a real gun, real ammunition loaded and ready? I still just don't understand how this happens.
So,
how do you shoot the cinematographer?
Well, that wasn't the only person got shot though. But see, this the thing that got me. I'm from the hood a little bit, so this this a hood disclaimer. Where I'm from, if you go pow and then a bullet into somebody, it don't go out them and shoot another person, right? That's not normal. Normal, you have to go pow and then pow some more. So I'm trying to understand how one shot that was accidental first it was a blank gun, then it was some starter pistol, then it was real gun, didn't supposed to have real bullets, then it was a real gun with real bullets. So at the end of the day, it's foul play some way. I just feel like, because he been a little goofy for a while, Alex, the boy. He been getting in trouble and doing this and that, and they been covering him up because he white and all that for a long time, right? And so I think he done made a mistake and did something somewhere, somebody somewhere then is covering this up, because it just looks wild. But condolences to the young lady who lost her life, and also to the man who's suffering. That's kind of wild. But that's crazy, because I've been on sets. And so we was filming in Charlotte one time. The police did come, but they thought we was robbing a barbershop. We was filming in a barbershop. I.e. real guns, we did. I didn't know about prop guns at the time. I learned that when we got into filming. I thought people really did bring real guns, so we did. So anyway, so the police officer came, but we didn't have bullets in the gun because we wasn't really gonna fire the pistol. So anyway, that's another story. But I just feel bad because even they're gonna cover it up. He's not gonna get in trouble. No one's gonna get in trouble. But her life is lost, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That she lost her life. So yeah, that sucks.
It does. So we'll follow that story, because I cannot wait to hear what they're really gonna say happened and why.
Yeah, it's still coming. It's still
Montgomery
bits and pieces falling out.
Montgomery County is getting more advanced, and they have dropped the mask mandate. You can go inside of restaurants now and other public places in Montgomery County, and you don't have to wear your mask. Anne Arundel County has been like that for a while. PG County said, hell to the no, put your mask on until they tell you not to. But Montgomery County did release the mask mandate as of yesterday, so Yeah, anybody want to go meet us at Woodmont Grill up there, and you don't have to wear a mask. So I just wanted to update you all on that.
A lot of people want to wear their mask, though, sweetheart.
Well, no, I
That's
said
the thing.
if you don't,
So
you
we
can
got
go to
another
Montgomery
show.
County.
We got a show coming up, a big
Next
show.
week.
And we're going to talk about this. We're going to air it out about the shots, about everything. We're going to talk about the pros and cons. We're going to have other people on here, doctors and stuff, to talk about the
Yep.
pros versus the cons.
We've got a retired NFL player on the show next week. We're gonna have a
I will say I think it's real crazy that people are losing their jobs because of this thing.
Yeah.
I think that's super wild, but keep going.
We're going to talk about it all next week, you all. Atlanta attorney, black young lady, 31 years old, Courtney Cox, lost her life yesterday. Her deranged boyfriend went to her apartment building on the 21st floor and went and shot her dead. Then he went out on the balcony and started shooting at the police, going from balcony to balcony, shooting like a crazy madman, and he was found on one of the other floors on a balcony dead. So he's now deceased as well. And I just, I hate stories like this. It's so tragic. And, these young black people, young lady attorney lost her life. I don't know if she knew the boyfriend was crazy. I guess if you wouldn't. I don't know.
I mean, it's a lot of factors going out now. Like you're going to see more and more of this, unfortunately. It's a lot of this going on. You got the mental health factor. You got the fact that people are, like I said, losing jobs, losing livelihood. A lot of things are happening right now in the homes. You got drugs, PCP. They got PCP down there?
I don't know, baby. I didn't even know people still did PCP. Ain't that Love Boat? Isn't that
You
what
from
that
Kentland.
is?
Come on now, you got to
I
represent
know, I'm
right
just
now.
saying, I am from
Capitol
Kentland.
Hill East, come
Shout
on,
out
man.
Kentland
Capitol
in
Hill
the
East.
building, right?
Come on.
That's
Yeah,
right.
one time for Kentland. So now, come on now, everybody
But
around
that is
Kentland
Love
know.
Boat, right?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
Let's just stay with that. PC, we're going to keep
Okay,
it basic.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
You took it back. All right, so cool. All right, we're going to say that. But the long or the short is, it's sad. But the mental health piece is real serious. So we have to keep that a factor.
Yes,
a lot of
we do.
people are not as stable as other people. And so it doesn't take as much to, kind of trigger them, so to speak.
Floyd Mayweather is in hot water, but he don't care. He's been dragged this week on social media because he refused to take a picture with a fan, a teenage boy. He said, I don't take pictures with boys who wear painted nails, so no, and kept moving. And he's doubling down on what he said. He's like, I'm not taking pictures with no boys or men who have polished fingernails. It doesn't mean that he's homophobic necessarily. It just means me and my brand don't do that. And I'm not mad at him. You can choose to be like, I don't do that.
So
why does that make him a bad person?
What y'all say? Like, if I'm rich and famous, right? You got to add that in there. He's rich and famous. So what that means is every time you do something in the public, they're gonna try to spin it. They're going to try to do something to you to make you so just keep that in mind. You don't even know this person. They come up, and you don't know their background, but they do look kind of weird, right? Because he look kind of strange. So he come up, and he want to hug and take pictures. Well, that picture could be circulated as something that is not. It could be betrayed as another image. And that's what he was saying. That's what I would be saying. I'm trying to protect my brand. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know him. And so I don't think that he should be shunned in the media. I don't feel no way about it. Shout out Floyd. Hey, you're a grown-ass man. He want to take a picture with you, then get out your feelings, little-ass boy. Like,
I feel the same way.
Wasn't he, how old was this boy?
I don't know, like a teenager.
Man, though, right?
No, he was just like a teenager, teenage fan.
Okay, well, you're a teenager. Okay, everybody don't want to take pictures all the time. Like, that's part of it, though. Like, I know that fans make you in the whole nine, but it is private moments. And it is also moments where you don't want to be betrayed a certain way. And so
right.
You got the right to not want to be that. And so,
exactly.
whatever.
That's how I feel, too, baby.
Get out your feelings.
This is a similar story. Lil Nas and Boosie have been going at it.
Wait.
Kind of, sort of, indirectly.
Lil
Nas X.
You got to put an X on
That's
it.
right, I meant. I'm sorry. Lil Nas X. Because Boosie is like, no, I'm not making no record with you. I ain't doing shit with you. Nothing with you, I'm sorry. Because of what you stand for. I'm not with none of that, the stuff that you got going on in your life. And no, I will never do anything with you. And Boosie said some other explicitives about what Lil Nas, how he gets down in his personal life. And Lil Boosie was like, you need to go ahead and go get you some more of that and leave me the hell alone.
Hey,
and
one time
Boosie, people start dragging him, and he said, I said what I said, and I meant it.
Hey,
then
they took my homeboy page and everything.
I'm
They took
Team
his boy
Boosie.
page again. I've been looking for Boosie. I couldn't find it. They took his page again. So anyway, shout out to one time for Boosie, first of all.
He stand on it.
Again. Man, wow. Like, okay. Lil Nas X stands for something that everybody don't stand for. So this is what I want to say. Can I talk to the what's that community?
You
Can
got
I
1
talk to the
minute.
community real quick. I'm gonna make it quick. I know. Don't try to counsel me and all. Just let me keep it 100.
Don't cancel him.
Or not, whatever. So just let me talk to you. Can we talk? So if you have the right to be gay, which you do, right? Homosexual, whatever. I want to make sure I use the right terms. You have that right. So why is it not okay for the straight community to be okay with being straight? And if we speak something that stands for straight, it doesn't mean it's against being gay. How come you can't understand that? So we have the same right is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not knocking the homosexual community, gay community, none of that kind of stuff. But I also think that sometimes you just stay in your goddamn lane. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Everybody that's gay, not your business. Just like everybody that's straight, not mine. Just facts.
Right.
He not the owner of gay. That's all. Keep it moving. Damn this.
I'm Team Boosie.
This is
okay.
goofy. It's getting a little goofy to where people scared to speak and all that. I'll be damned. Like, that's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
It's just too much. And like, shit. I mean, come on now. We grown. I'm grown. And so no. Spotlight News.
Spotlight Sports. What you got, baby?
Too much. And where does little boy come from?
Who? Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas boy.
I don't
we
know.
didn't know this
Y'all.
nigga 2 years ago. Was he singing?
I don't know where he came from.
All of a sudden, he the flagship for gay. That's a damn shame. Come on, Spotlight Sports. I'm sick of this.
The comments expressed by Stan Long.
Whatever the hell, they mine.
They is.
Yeah, don't inbox me though. Tell you that. The Brookyn Nets. Shit. Kyrie Irving. This is the home team. Woo! They protesting.
Yes.
I say they protesting, and I feel the same with the non-vaccine versus vaccine. You have the right to get vaccinated. That's your business. If you want to be vaccinated, I have nothing to say, or I ain't in our feelings because we don't live together now. But if I choose not to be vaccinated, that's still my opinion. It's my rights, my body. Don't say nothing to me, though. Don't say nothing. And so I'm just wondering why Kyrie can't have the same stance. I understand they have this and this. If only 3 more people would have stood up. If I could have got him, if I could have got, my boy down in Charlotte? If I could have got the boy, what's the boy?
Frank is
What's up,
right?
What's up, home team? If I could have got him, the big strong boy, LeBron, and Curry, to just say, okay, it's not about us. It's about the people who losing their jobs and can't stand and have a voice. So we're going to just stand on it. And then you'll still have a league. You know that you're about 85% black in the league, and you can have your own league, and you don't have to have nobody lead? You know, yeah. Probably not, ain't figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to keep on kissing ass all day and asking people for favors and trying to fit into their system. We can just form one. It's a thought.
That's a thought.
Let's keep it.
Okay, well, what else? What else we got
Come
going
on,
on? ML, something going on.
Oh man, the Atlanta Braves and Houston Astros series is tied 1-1. How many people watching baseball? I don't really watch baseball, but when it come down to this, I kind of peep at the World Series and stuff like that. So it's tied up, and it's
Tied at
gonna probably be a hell
1-1.
of
I
a
think
series.
the next game is
Who
tomorrow.
y'all got? Atlanta. Who y'all got? Who got who? I'm gonna go with the Braves. I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the Braves since we not in it.
All right.
We don't have much news. The Baltimore Ravens, they got their ass handed to them. I lost $2-3 on that. I'm mad.
Okay. I did forget to tell y'all about one other thing that's happening this week. Diamond's Dazzling Productions is having a Halloween pop-up shop this Saturday, October the 30th at 1450 Mercantile Lane. That's over there in Upper Marlboro/Largo area from 5 to 9:30 p.m. They're going to have lots of vendors, goodie bags for the kids. You can wear your costumes. Diamond's Dazzling Productions, Halloween pop-up shop this Saturday, y'all, if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, shout out Diamond. She was at the last function we was at bartending. She was doing a great job. Young girl doing her thing. Even had grandma out there helping her.
I know that's right. I love it.
Shout out to you.
I love it. Question of the week. This is a segment where Stan and I review questions from you all. Thank you so much for submitting your questions to us. We appreciate it. You all send us some crazy questions, right? This one is I think this one is kind of crazy this week. If you want to submit your relationship questions to us anonymously, or it's info@spotlightoverthecity.com. info@spotlightoverthecity.com. And your question could be next week. Let's see what we got. Our question of the week is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Umbrella is DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, therapy for individuals and groups. Any DC resident ages 5 and up, you're eligible for their services. They take Medicaid and Medicare as well as other private health insurance programs. You can reach Umbrella by calling them at 1-888-793-4357. All right, you ready, baby?
Yeah, shout out to Wes Jones over there too, the CEO. They doing a
All
great job.
right.
Let's get into it.
My wife violated me in the worst possible way, and I need to understand.
Wait, let's back up. That sound wild right away. Let's start it over. Let me brace myself. Come on.
I'm going to have to brace myself to read some of this. I'm going to have to, okay. My wife violated me in the worst possible way, and I need to understand if maybe I am overreacting. When she finally agreed to allow another woman into our bedroom, see, that's the problem right there. See, when she finally agreed to allow another woman in our bedroom, she wanted it to be a surprise. I was cool with it because we had discussed it so many times and we both knew, so I thought, what we both wanted. For my 50th birthday recently, she arranged a hotel suite. She and I went to dinner and we got wasted. Upon arrival at the hotel, it was music, candles, and champagne all over the room. It was lit. I was ready. Inside the bedroom was a person who looked and acted just like the rapper Young M.A. And my D-I-C-K went all the way soft. My wife had chosen a whole dude-looking woman with a strap on. I went off, and my entire birthday night was ruined. I have not been right with my wife ever since, and she doesn't understand why I have an issue. She said that a threesome is a threesome, and it should be fair to her to select who the third person is, since I have been pressing her out for this for so long.
You for real? They still married?
He said I have not been right with her ever since.
Oh, you got.
Why would you not be still married?
You gotta leave her. This
What?
is too much.
No.
So Young M.A. is her other girl. Like
What?
they dating. That's her side chick. And
It's a female. She has a vagina.
That's still up for question.
No, it's not.
Young M.A.
She has a vagina.
She harder than a lot of dudes I know. She
Yeah,
got
but
both.
but you can take the strap off.
You can't have a strap, Terry. That's a hell to the no. You can't, Terry. Let me just look at me. Look over here. You can't. You can't. If she need a strap of any sort, that's not part of the situation.
Okay, but what I'm gonna say.
Don't set me up. Don't.
That's not a set. What I'm gonna
That's
say
a
to
setup.
you as a woman, that if you say to me,
that's a
I
setup.
want us to do a threesome, and I finally agree, and you say, okay, babe, you can pick the girl, and I might pick that.
So now I'm questioning you. So why is that your choice?
I'm saying I might, but if
Because you
that's
have a
what-
man.
but if
What is going on?
but I could pick another man. A threesome is a
You
threesome.
definitely can't. So let's get back on subject. So the woman, it's got to be a woman.
Right.
So
Okay.
the
So
woman.
so he's pissed off, and he feels like, I guess he feels violated, and the wife is
Yeah, that's a
saying,
violation.
what's the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is the woman has to be at least as sexy as you, cutie. And that's the first thing. She has to be something that is pleasing to both of us. Young M.A. is not going to be pleasing to me. I don't know what's going on with your side. That's not the side. Let's talk to the audience a little bit because I'm confused. You threw me off with the man. Let's talk to Gina. Gina, I can't take this girl. But keep going.
I agree with Terry.
I can't
See?
take it.
I just don't understand. What's
Right.
the problem?
What is the problem?
So
You want a
so
threesome.
wait.
You wanted a threesome, and you got a threesome.
So I need to specify that
That's joint.
it can't look like a guy. I'm not interested in that. Again,
But what about if it's for the
she has
woman?
to be, it's for us. So I want us to be attracted to somebody attractive. And she's attractive as a boyish attractive, not feminine. She has to be feminine. I'm not attracted to masculinity. So I want to share. I never been around another naked man. Unless I was locked up. Like that's not my life. You know what I'm saying? So like I pick and choose, So I wouldn't choose
I
Young
get it.
M.A. So help me out, bro. Don't choose Young M.A., bro. Let's talk about it.
Definitely agree with you, brother.
You agree with
It-
him?
Yes, it's my man's birthday. It's supposed to be a sexy lady in that room, not a guy-looking girl.
Right, it's about him, right?
It's
Not
about
her.
him. Yeah,
Exactly.
So you can't. That girl ain't going for that. She ain't going for no Glocks at all.
Exactly.
I'm with you, brother.
And so thank the Lord. So this is what I'm saying. Terry, you be having some twisted views sometime, and I'll be concerned.
Listen, it's different, not twisted. I'm just saying that I can understand because if you're a woman.
Why would you present that to me? I'm just curious. Why would you say, you know what, I'm going to get Young M.A. and we're going to celebrate
Because
his
I'm
50th
thinking,
birthday.
because I'm saying that's the best of both worlds, meaning like the woman can get something out of it because it's kind of like a man the man can get something out of it because she really does still have a vagina.
The man, a whole ass man right here. What are you
Well,
talking
I'm
about?
saying
Like, I'm still there.
She
It's
still
me,
has a
you.
vagina. A vajayjay.
Let's talk to the audience. We need to talk at home.
For me, I think we should find a good balance in between because it's still a couple. We have Mr. here, we have the man here and the woman here. So what from my understanding is, here the woman is saying like, okay, I got your vagina. So at the end of the day, the result's gonna be at least what it's supposed to be. But then, what if she has a fantasy of something that looks like that? On the other side, we're trying to like meet me in the middle type of thing.
Right. See? He said not for his birthday. So
So now.
So it can be for another
This
time.
is what I want. No, not for me, but I'm just speaking for her. Remember, this his birthday, right? So that's the key. It's not her birthday, so it's not about her. It's not about her. It's more about him being pleased. So she should do what satisfies him. And
back.
Young M.A. not that person. We got somebody in the
all
back.
the way in the back. In the red.
I just gotta say one word. She's just being selfish.
You
Right.
can look at it that way.
So what's happening is she likes the young M.A. aspect of it all. So she wants to bring that into the equation, but that's not what he is signing up for, and it's his birthday. So for her birthday, he should bring her young M.A.
Okay, so then it can work that way. For her birthday,
Yes.
it can be the three of them.
Yeah, that's two of them, young M.A.
Young and May, the husband, and her.
No, it's just y'all. Just y'all. Come on, home team.
And that's
She
what I was
crazy.
going to say. I agree with Stan. It's his birthday. She should bring him what she know he likes. It's not their anniversary, so there is no meeting halfway. It's not her birthday. It's not getting what she wants. It's his birthday. That's like, I want some Versace loafers, and you bring him some Buster Brown shoes. That's
not
what you're
gonna
doing.
work.
It's not going to work.
You can't just say it's shoes. It's not the same shoes.
Okay, so what I'm hearing, though, is in certain situations, it would be okay as long as it's not his birthday. It could be just a
But you didn't hear that from me. I didn't say that. You see how she tried to spin it? She tried to spin you. So the answer, the overall sentiment is this. It's his birthday, right? And she should pretty much try to please him instead of herself. And she has to be a little bit more unselfish and make it. So I think she might feel threatened if the lady's too sexy, so she want to make sure it's not too sexy. But she should be super, super sexy because it's about him that day. And you should bite it and swallow your pride and your ego and let him have a ball. Have a ball. Keep that in mind. How old am I?
Well,
I got 50.
It's a no for me.
I'm about to be 54, so I was just thinking, like, we could talk about it.
We cannot talk about any of that. And if we do, then yes, it's going to be young M.A. I'm gonna actually get the real young M.A. So now, for your 55th birthday, me, you, and young M.A. How about that?
Okay, let's keep moving.
You're right.
Let's wrap it.
See, y'all, he wasn't ready
No
for that.
disrespect to Young M.A. Let me say something about her, though. I love her music. I love her as a person. I think she's amazing. I've met her before, and I think she's super cool. But I just wouldn't have a threesome with you, Young M.A. I'm cool on that part. But you cool.
Okay,
Keep it going.
well,
I didn't wanna
that
be
was
ins-
just
I didn't wanna be insulted.
Y'all heard it live. I gave him the option. I was gonna give him the green light. Now he just said no, so that's it. Then it's
You
just
can never
it's
be
just
rougher
me and
than-
you.
If you rougher than me, we can't have sex.
Oh well, okay. Well, then it's just me and
I
you.
mean, it's
boo.
like a rule with me. Like, if you can't be stronger than me, none of that. Like, it's none of that gonna work for me. Like, if you some muscle chick, we can't be cool.
And that's why when I start choking him, he don't like it
yeah,
because
don't
it's,
choke me. So, my damn notes. Keep it rolling. Don't listen to Terry. Keep on going. The hell going on, Terry?
Okay. All right, y'all. We do have to go to a commercial break because we got to get to our first guest. We got a lot to talk about with this young man. We have got Sean Teflon Branch in the building coming up
Yep.
after this next commercial break, y'all.
We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city, baby.
Since the day I was born, my passion, my love, was being a quarterback. But what you start out as is not necessarily what you become. While I was in high school, I felt a lot of different emotions, sometimes scary. Smooth. Ouch. Sometimes fun.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Colin already got his game face on.
It's a celebration. Black is beautiful. We don't fold the crack. It turned out my competition wasn't only on the field.
Look, you got a ton of natural talent, okay? Go! Johnson, he's the prototype I'm looking for.
Growing up with white parents, I assumed their privilege was mine.
You too good?
Okay. Fine, thanks. Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks. I was in for a rude awakening.
We going ultra black.
What's up with Kaepernick? The hair. Something climbing out the back of his head.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And guess what? We got us a +1 in the building. Not just the +1. I've been trying to get this young man on here for a minute. He's super busy. He's running around selling books, doing this, that, and the third. He's a DC legend. He's one of my favorites. His backstory is nothing short of amazing. I'm going to let him tell it himself. Give it up for the one and only Sean Teflon Branch in the building. Yeah. Hey, good to have you, man. I finally got you up here.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, man. So shout out to Mustafa, first of all. That's one of the homies that had a hand in helping you get your book up.
Yeah,
What's up, Moo and Vet?
Shout out to Moo and Vet.
y'all.
First of all, tell the people, your name and where you from. Let them know where you're from. We'll get into it.
I'm DC, man. DC home. I'm from Washington, DC, man. Born and raised, man. Sean Branch, for those that don't know me. Author of this best-selling novel right here, Money, Murder, Mayhem.
Hold that for me. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Keep your hands on that. So, Money, Murder, and Mayhem, how did you come up with that title?
It actually came to me, man, in a dream, man. A lot of my material come to me, man, while I'm asleep.
So I'm not the only weirdo. You do that too.
Yeah, yeah. I used to try to challenge myself, remember things, and I always forget, so I keep a pad by a nightstand by the bed. So I wake up in the middle of the night and just, write down my thoughts, whatever I dream.
I do the same thing. That's why she's laughing, because I thought I was the only person. So you came up with this in a dream, and so you woke up and said, Money, Murder, Mayhem.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Never changed your mind.
Nah, it just clicked. Title. It clicked. It just sounded like it just flowed perfect for what I was writing about. So that's what it was.
So let's back up a bit, because I'm going to talk a little bit about your journey, but I want to get into what you have going on, because you've changed your life around. You got a lot of good things going on, including this amazing book right here. But for those who don't know, a lot of people watched you, and they was calling me because they saw you on Vlad TV. So you got over 1 million views on Vlad. So for not to be a celebrity status, so to speak, or somebody who's coming from the basement, that's humongous. First of all, so congratulations, because that was super big. So did they have any part on, projecting your career from that point?
Yeah, it catapulted for a little bit. You know what I mean? The Instagram page I had, I ended up losing it, but it's funny how people see me, they recognize me from the Vlad interview all the time. I get it every day, no matter where I go, I get it. Somebody recognize me. So the Vlad interview, along with Flip the Script. Gully.
Yeah, shout out Gully.
Yeah, they helped a lot. They helped a lot with helping me get this material out there to the people that I probably wouldn't be able to reach this through my page alone.
Yeah, yeah. So you've accomplished some feats that a lot of authors can't do in a lifetime. Like right away, your book was already outselling. What'd you say the guy Sean Spencer's book? In pre-sale.
Pre-sale orders.
Right away. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's humongous.
Yeah.
And so what was one of the things that you used as one of your biggest marketing tools?
One of the biggest things I use is the Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, man, word of mouth. We had a few book signings, major book signings. One in particular was at the flagship Barnes & Nobles in New York.
Let's talk about that. So you broke a record.
Yeah, I made history.
Yeah, you made history. Let's tell them a little bit about that. So how did you end up making history? Because I'm an author as well. I didn't have that opportunity.
With that particular Barnes & Nobles, they don't do urban author signings there. They only do celebrity signings there. And the day that I was there, I believe it was the next day or 2 days later, they had Kobe Bryant that was there. I wish I could have stayed to meet him, but the parole thing and with the restrictions, I had to get back. But
so that's the caliber of people that they normally have the book signings for at this flagship. This is the flagship.
Right. So the manager was telling me, he took a chance on us. He told Mustafa, man, shout out to Mustafa and Yvette for helping put this amazing book out. But he told them that, they had doubt at first that I wouldn't sell more than 5 books. We took a box out there, man, and left 4 on the table.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, you see that?
So we sold almost 50 books out there that day.
And so I'm thankful to hear this because it's inspiring. We all on the same path. We're on this author journey. And so we talked about your film even becoming a movie. Your book even becoming a film as well. So let's get back into it a little bit. I'm ahead of myself. I want you to give them a little bit of backstory. So they call you Teflon. Why?
Well, actually, the media gave me that name.
The media?
I didn't give myself that name, and I don't want to glorify, the history behind that title. I'm trying to get as far away from that as possible, right? But
I'm glad you said that.
I was charged with a lot of homicides, and I ended up beating them. So as I was beating these cases, the media, the Washington Post, ran an article about me on the front page of the Post, not the Metro section, but the front page, right? And they labeled me Teflon suspect. And inside the article, they gave me the nickname Teflon Sean.
Teflon Sean.
Yeah.
So that basically was just saying these cases wasn't able to stick.
Right.
They couldn't get these cases to stick on you. And so that name propelled you in the streets. That name kind of stuck in the streets.
Yeah,
as well.
because it's another. It was I don't want to try to make it seem like it's cool or it's something to be proud of or nothing like that, right? But I was the only black person that the media gave that name to after Ronald Reagan and John Gotti. It was only 3 of us.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a known fact. And so to get back to your story, you came up on the Douglas side, on Douglas Street.
Right.
But that's right around from Montana.
Right, not too far, probably 3-4 blocks.
Yep. And so, because I spent some time up Edgewood. And so when you was around Montana, I probably was up Edgewood. So I get you. So Montana was a place that was moving real heavy at the time. I come from the streets myself, so I'm real familiar. So Montana was one of those places where it was a real heavy flow of drug trafficking, and there was a whole lot of activity.
Yeah, it was an open-air drug market.
Yeah,
so
it was gravitated to that neighborhood.
Yeah, my mother, she tried to keep me off the hill, but I got bit by the money bug at a young age, and that's where I can get it and be comfortable at getting it. So that's where I migrated to. You know what I mean? I went up there with a couple of my best friends from school, Tony, we should call him Pork. You know what I mean? Dragged me up there and corrupt me.
He done mess you up, Sean.
Yeah, he corrupt me. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I got love for him. But yeah, that's where we migrated to, man, and we did our thing up there.
Yeah. So fast forward, you had a few incidents here and there. You caught a couple of charges along the way. By the grace of God, you beat those charges and you move forward. So then this last charge, I think you beat like 9 charges, right? Total. So the only person I talked to, I interviewed Jay Prince. Shout out Jay Prince. And the big homie had beat the feds about 6 times, 5 or 6 times. And I thought that was amazing because this was all federal charges. So it's really hard to beat those charges.
Right.
We know. So shout out to your attorney, first of all. What's your attorney name?
Bernard Grimm.
Yeah, he a bad boy.
The best in the business, man.
He has to be the best in the business. So fast forward, and before we go any further, let me just say this, because my book kind of has some of the same portrays some of the same images in it. I don't want people to think we glorify anything of our past. We're just grateful to get over our past and get to the future. Right. A lot of people never got to change their mind. A lot of people. And so for this young man, he got to change his mind, and that's what we're doing. We're not glorifying anything. No. Well, I wouldn't be on this platform. I would be in jail.
Stan, the thing with my book is, right, I wanted to give, my younger homies, the ones that come up under me and the ones that come up under me for them that wasn't alive back then to know what was really going on in the streets of D.C. when it was labeled the murder capital, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to give them some insight from a person that actually lived that life, that was in it, so that they could see, man, the ramifications of those actions, and the things that you got to go through. A lot of my friends didn't make it. They didn't make it. They taking dirt naps, man, forever, and some of them spend the rest of their life in jail. So this is a vivid depiction, man, of what it was like back then and what can happen to you back then in them streets if you didn't stick to the code, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to try to help the youngest man see, what can happen to their life, man, and get them to change the trajectory of how they think. So
I
they
think
won't make
that's a
those
big
mistakes.
deal. I think that's a huge deal, and that's something that I was going to lead into. How do you see the young kids? Like for me, I grew up in that 88, 89, 90 era where it was real crazy out here, where you had to have, if you was active like myself and yourself, then you had to have a vest, and some other things was going on to survive every day, right? And so today I see a lot of recklessness in the streets, some with no code at all. Children are involved now, old people involved, a lot of women involved. What would you say to the younger kids, like you say, you want to tell them something? What would you give them to say, learn from me? Like, what would you tell them?
First,
There's a lot of shooters out here right now that's really not for that, but they're doing it.
Right. First, I would tell them, man, think before you pull that trigger, man. Use your intellect over your emotions, man, because a lot of the things that's going on out here right now today it be frivolous. It be stuff that's starting about Instagram posts and people comment on pages that ain't supposed to be commenting on, and beef start and people die. You know what I mean? And I just advise them, man, to apply their intellect over their emotions before they take that road and end up throwing their freedom away for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Because spending 25 years in jail is not fun.
And so, speaking of that, when you went in, you was what? How old?
I was 21.
So that charge that did get the stick on you was a murder charge.
Yeah, it was murder.
And so they charged you with first degree or whatever, second degree murder, whatever the case was. You were sentenced to how long? 25.
25 to life.
And how long did you have to do on that sentence?
25.
They day for day you?
Day for day.
God Almighty.
I ended up making parole on my initial hearing because I was around, older guys that was going up for parole, and I was listening, and I was hearing everything they was saying that the parole board was saying that they needed.
Right.
So I took those classes, and I took class after class, and I made sure, man, I stacked the deck to where as though I made it hard for them to deny me. Excuse me. You know what I mean? And in doing that, it wasn't just to try to manipulate the system or nothing like that. I was actually learning. You know what I mean? I really educated myself in there. I got my degree. I got so many different trades.
So tell me some of the things that you did to occupy your time in there. Name me some of these degrees, because I want people to hear this to see how you bettered yourself. So some of the things that you got into.
Well, one of the
this
things
was voluntary. This is not something that you was mandated.
Right. One of the things that I got into when I was in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania Penitentiary was the dental lab. I ended up becoming a certified dental assistant.
Are you serious?
Dental technician. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
So what made you take on that field of all things?
Because it was something that intrigued me. I like to work with my hands anyway, you know what I mean? So it intrigued me, and then, I always looked at it like, these doors gonna open up for me one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to try to educate myself so much so that when I do get the opportunity to get free, whatever door is cracked, just that much for me, I'm trying to bust it open. I'm trying to kick it wide open.
Wow.
And I want to make sure I got whatever skill that I can grab that these people's offer me for free. I'm going to take advantage of it.
But that wasn't the only thing you did. You did something else.
Yeah, I ended up doing, I got a certificate in concrete polishing, electrical wiring, interior renovating. I got my degree in business management, CDL.
You got a CDL in there, bro?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to take the simulation driver test, but yeah, I took the written test.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you was freeing your mind, keeping your mind free, keeping yourself occupied, keeping yourself positive.
Right.
And so this is what I want a lot of the young boys. I talk to a lot of young boys in prison almost at least 2-3 times a week. I get a call from one of the bros. So the reason I say this because some of my bros still have a street mentality because they don't have as much time as you had. They might have 5 or 6 years. And so they kind of like still cutting up a little bit and this and that. And I don't know that they're going to fare well coming home. So I just be wanting them to know that if you put something on your mind, then you'll fare better when you'll be prepared when you get out here.
No question.
But a lot of my brodies, shout out to Sting and a couple of my bros that's in here too. My main man, Chris Hall and Mark and all of them, they was locked up for a long time as well. They came home and kept their mind free, and they created magazines and doing plays and promoting and doing all kind of stuff. So these are the people I like to surround myself. So it's an honor to have you on today to talk about your transition. So I want people to hear the transition, not just what you did in your past. So to go in at that young age and get that much time, how did you mentally prepare yourself?
I mean, I was mentally prepared before I even got the time. You know what I mean? From just my upbringing. You know what I mean? And since when I was a juvenile, I caught little petty cases, man, where I went to the juvenile facilities and whatever. But I was already ready. You know what I mean? And I knew what I was getting involved in. So I wasn't gonna do no crying about it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with some of the youth. Like, don't get involved in something if you're not ready for the consequences of it.
Man, my uncle told me that at 9 years old. That's a big law. That should be law. A lot of young boys now just getting involved for the glitz and the glamour and all of that, but it's consequences.
Right.
And I'm glad you made that statement. And so, like you said, you was already built for a certain thing when you was involved. You knew what you was facing. You did your time. You came home, and you mentioned something on another one of your interviews about Alpo. I never dealt with Alpo myself personally, but I never dealt with rats either. And so, how do you feel? Like, what one thing you would say to Poe if you had the opportunity today?
Well, to be honest with you, Stan, I'm really not trying to touch on that. You know what I mean, about Poe. But
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
We ain't got to do that.
You know,
Kill it.
but as far as with rats, man, you know, it's a shame that they resort to that. You know what I mean? When you involved in something and you can't stand up underneath that pressure of the government, or you know, you just can't take being incarcerated and you gonna give up who you did this crime with just to save yourself. It's unfortunate, man. I don't respect that. Like, if you gonna get involved in something, like I said, you know what I mean, own up to your own actions, man, and accept the consequences that come with it.
And that's just what it is. And a lot of times now, see, we had, like I said, we had some codes, and even in that day, that was something we called breaking code or not keeping the G. And so, you know, I just wanted to say that because I know that a lot of people feel the same way you and I feel. It's just a respect. A lot of people went to prison when they didn't get caught. And so I don't like that. That could have been myself. I was in some stuff, and I could have been that same way. I fared better. And so that was just a blessing. So moving on, fast forward, you transitioning out of prison. You did a lot of time, man. And you was young, so you lost a lot of your good young years.
Yeah.
So first of all, how the hell you still come out looking 22? Cause I ain't figured that part. You see me, right? I'm 53.
Don't get it twisted, but I got some
You
white up in there. You know what I
somewhere.
mean? But yeah.
But you doing good at hiding it, brother. And you took really good care of yourself, and I'm proud of your transition. So now I see you home, and you doing foundations and stuff. So let's talk a little bit about that foundation.
Yeah, I'm working with a community-based organization called National Advancement Association for Returning Citizens. And you know, we violence interruption organization, man, where we try to help, you know, squash these beefs in the community, you know, get the youngers in the right direction, man, link them up with resources, man, for housing if they need it, education, IDs, you know, just give them some job training skills, man, and just help them change the trajectory of, you know, the way they think, and keep them out of jail, keep them alive. So that's what we're working on.
I love it.
So the thing I love about your story is you're the ultimate, you, E-Class, a couple of you guys, the ultimate when I say being saved. See, what happened is if you would have got cut down short and not been able to transition, then you wouldn't be able to come back at this time and fulfill some of these young kids that need you out here, these young men that need you out here. And same thing for myself, and I thank God for that because now that you're here, you can do the other side, the other mission that's in the past. And so a lot of people in the city respect you, bro. A lot of people that don't even know you respect you. So you had to do something right. You know what I'm saying? I haven't never heard no smut on your name. I never heard, you know, and I know a lot of people in the city. And everybody holds you in high regard, you know. So salute to that. You went, you stood on it, you did your time, which most people not capable of these days.
I had a strong support system too, right? You know, I had day ones, man, that never turned their back on me. They never gave up on me. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, Pork. You know what I mean? Just to name a few, man. And my better half, man, who, you know, been my ride or die forever. Yes. You know what I mean? She been holding me down. She been there in my corner. You know what I mean? Never turned her back on me. So I got to definitely give a special shout out to, you know, my beautiful fiance, Gina, you know, for always riding with me.
So that's a big deal for me. That's the home team. So definitely shout out to Gina. We've been friends for at least 25 years minimum. That's really family. And so she's always been respected, and that's an honor. So I love to see you two together, too. That was a big deal. So when I first met you, that's who you was with, and I was like, cool. I didn't even know y'all was together, to be honest with you, because I hadn't seen Gina. So back to you, man. Wifey, you want to ask a few questions for the people? We had a ton of questions.
We did, but yeah, we running a little short on time. There was one question that came into our inbox, and people wanted to know, after 25 years, what did you look most forward to when you got out? What did you look most forward to doing when you got
besides taking a bath.
Yeah. That was like the
Man.
number one question from people.
What I look forward to the most was being able to sleep in a bigger bed and a softer bed.
Yeah.
You know, man, that exercise mattress, man, against that wall, that's not no fun. You know, man? It's on a steel bunk, and it's not comfortable at all.
Yeah, definitely not big.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
That's good. And so what things are you doing in, other than the foundation for returning citizens? Your book is going on. What other things that you have that you're looking forward to doing, as the time, as long as we have left on this earth?
Well, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to doing, man, is linking up with my man, and Soundgate Management, man, and we working on putting this script together, man. Shout out to my man AD, Adrian Wright, and Josh for helping us, man. Grueling nights, long nights, man. We've been going through this script. We've been trying to get this screenplay together, man, so we can start in this pitch deck and this treatment, so we can start pitching and try to turn this bestseller right here into a visual, so the people really could see, a real strong depiction about what DC was really about.
I love it. We got a young actor in the building too, who I'm like, he could play Sean. There you at, Johnny.
He reached out to me about it, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that would be exciting to you.
But that's a big deal, though. I just finished my script as well. I just submitted, actually, and it's a big accomplishment when you finally finish that script and you see that script ready for. That's that one step. You right there at it.
Yeah.
So congratulations, man, on everything that you got going on. Is there anything that you want to speak on before you get out of here? Anything in particular? Anything?
Yeah, I just want to again touch bases on, the youngers out there. Our youth. You know what I mean? And a lot of these drive-by shootings, man. We never did that.
I swear.
You know what I mean? That wasn't the way that we operated, man. Women and children are off limits, right? Yep. And when you spraying these bullets like that recklessly, man, out these windows and out these sunroofs, man, you got women and kids and grandmothers and mothers and innocent people that just get hit. So I just strongly advise the youth, man, to, be careful out there, man. Try to, not to resort to violence, man. Use your intellect over your emotions, man, when it comes to, you trying to settle something and not move off impulse. Just use your head, man, because like I say, 25 years in a Bing is no fun, man. It ain't nothing cool about it.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It ain't nothing cool about it at all.
At all.
And so I don't know that the younger generation is giving it enough thought. Like, I don't know. Like, we had people, like, when I was 9, my uncle, for whatever reason, was telling me, don't write a check, your ass can't cash, and it's consequences. I don't know why at 9 he chose to give me all these rules, but I promise you it was helpful when I got in the street because I had principles. I had something to stand on. I don't know that the younger generation is getting it. Some of us are failing them. A lot of the old heads didn't get it because they were civilians, so to speak. So
you know why,
civilians wasn't
Stan?
in the street, so they don't know.
You know why, Stan? Like the younger generation, for real, the older guys that we come up under, that gave us the game, and the younger generation, when we was removed from the streets, either we was killed or locked up, it left a generation gap there.
Mm-hmm.
So the youngest now, like, I'm not listening to that old timer, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing that old head trying to say, you know what I mean? So it was our duties to educate them and get them the law that the way it's supposed to be so they won't be making the mistakes that we made and lose their life out there.
But we was away. So once we was away, then they had a chance to sow into themselves.
And make their own rules.
And this is what you see now, a result of these new rules. The women are not off limits. The children are not off limits. Grandma's getting killed on the porch. The 8-year-old baby was killed in the home. The little young girl, 12, in the thing over there. This is kind of buffoonery now, and it's going to escalate, right? It's going to keep on going and going and going. So it's kind of sad. And so, I was talking to a group, and they said, Stan, well, you can't talk because blah, blah, blah. Of course, most people that know me know I was in the street as well, and I wasn't a saint. I can say that. But we did play different.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to you, if people knew me, they know. We played hard, but we played different. It was always a real cause for something, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't super petty. And then we would put our hands on you, second of all. We weren't afraid to come and just knock you out or whatever we had to do. But we fought another day. You was alive, right? So now it's different. They don't do that. They're not physical. We play football, basketball. We was out in the street being physical. They're not physical. And so I don't know that that's a big part of the problem, But I know there's a lot of cowards out here that's doing some cowardly acts, and they think that's being thorough. They think it's thorough to spray bullets and act all crazy. So I'm happy that you said what you said. You made a good point. And so, you know, we lived that life, we passed that life, and now you can move on. So congratulations to you, Sean, on everything that you got going on. We're going to link, and I'm definitely going to make sure whatever I can do to make that happen, that's a done deal. And hopefully our movies will be coming out back-to-back somewhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because when one of us win, we all win.
That's the
right.
problem.
We
We
all
all
in
we
this
got.
together. We
We
all
all
we
we
got.
Straight
got.
up.
And so we do have to know that black men, black women out there operate like we all we got. We got to stop gritting and acting crazy at each other. We got to realize we got to love on each other, link up a little bit. We really have to do that because we got a lot to offer each other. A lot to offer
agree.
each other.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
we
would
way
love to
better
see that.
together than apart. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, son. Anything else?
I mean, you know, to the people, man,
Love
make
it.
sure y'all
Shout outs?
get this
Any shout outs?
bestseller right here, y'all.
Hey, make sure that
Camera on.
right here. Make
Money,
sure.
Murder, Mayhem, man. Make sure y'all pick this up. Amazon.com. Everywhere books are sold, man.
Everywhere. Make sure you lock in. Make sure it'll be on our page as well. You can follow with us. We'll show you where you can get to that link. And you can make sure you pick up this young man's book. Super proud of you, man. I see the transition. I didn't know you in the streets, but we pretty much I'm liking what you stand for today. And I thank God that you transitioned and made it out that hole, man. I know that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20-some years. Give it up for them one and only Sean Teflon. Hey, before we get out of here, how can they follow you? Give them your IG, all your social media platforms, everywhere. Get them in. I got to get that before I go.
Yeah, one of my pages is shut down, so Sean _ Teflon Don _ branch is shut down. I don't use that one.
Okay.
Use Sean Teflon Don branch.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all got that?
All right,
Got
so
that?
y'all make sure y'all stay locked in. You on Facebook too, Sean?
Nah.
Okay, cool. So make sure y'all linking on IG, man. Y'all will find them on there. And make sure y'all check out that Vlad interview, too. If you haven't checked it already, it's a real solid interview. It'll go into a lot of more details that I wasn't really interested in. But I was interested in the transition, so I wanted you to hear a little bit more of the big boy Sean. All right? All right.
Yeah, y'all
We'll be
give
right
it up
back.
one time for our Spotlight family.
We'll be right back. Spotlight over here. Stay tight.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
When you think you've seen it all, you haven't quite seen it all.
You have a prepaid call from Jill Exotic. There's an innocent man in prison. Everybody from the zoo is up there making money. I'm paying the price for every one of them people. If you don't give a damn, it's time to speak it.
Everybody
Tiger King changed our lives overnight.
loves a winner,
We have more money than God right now.
so nobody loves me.
Jeff and Lauren are like two rabid dogs in a goldfish bowl.
Lady Peaceful.
What happened to Don Lewis?
Carol knows something. He was dealing with some shady characters down in Costa Rica.
Don liked to play with dangerous stuff. They'll kill you for that.
All the odds are
Tim start two peas in a pod when it comes to batshit crazy.
Tim's so paranoid, he had booby traps and security cameras.
Nobody's gonna take my animals.
It's that simple.
What's the nature of the dispute between you and Mr. Love?
Adios, Joe.
Very personal.
Get back, you bitch!
We've got varying versions of what happened.
In order for there to be justice, there has to be truth.
We want some answers.
Joe didn't hurt anybody. That's my opinion. I'm Eastern European bitch, so I cannot be wrong.
The plot to kill Carol is built on lies.
These people are going down.
You think this was Waco?
Come get me, motherfuckers.
We gotta put our differences aside. Or we're all gonna die in here. If I have to make a deal with the devil, I will make a deal with the devil.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what, man? We got us another +1 in the building. Not just the +1. This guy right here got to be one of the hardest working in the business, man.
You ain't lying.
This guy here, every time I go somewhere, he there doing something, performing, singing, acting. This guy's nothing short of amazing. One of the most talented in the DMV. Let's give it up for the one and only
Frank Sirius!
What up, though? Hey, what up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, bro. Good to have you.
Finally!
I know,
Finally
right?
got you in the building.
Yeah, man.
Finally!
Look a little different since the last time I was with y'all, but yeah,
man.
I'm happy to be back.
Where were we?
Got the biggest
I think we was uptown somewhere
Oh, we
last
was at
time.
the we saw you at the Tricky down in
we talking about
Waldorf.
where we were on the show, sweetheart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we was at a different studio altogether.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So what you think?
I love it, man.
Like
I love
our
the
new
place.
house?
I like what y'all did with the place.
Yeah.
I like what you did with the place. It look good in here, though.
Yeah, we gotta go to. I tell you what. Hey, Justin.
What? What's wrong?
We need to make an adjustment real quick. Can we make that adjustment? Yeah. So anyway, Scooby, let us know let the people know first of all who you are, just in case they've been under a rock. Who is Scooby Frank Sirius?
Frank Sirius, a.k.a. Scooby, go-go artist, actor, singer. I play a bunch of instruments. Just an overall artist, man. You know what I mean? Lover of life, non-confrontational, but don't play with me, you know?
I like that.
I'm still from Southeast Washington, D.C. Shout out to all my Eastern Ramblers. Got a Rambler in the building.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
D.C. Public School, product of D.C. Public School, so a proud Washingtonian.
Yeah.
I love it. So what brought you to music?
Actually, man, it's been in my family, since I can remember. My dad sung in the doo-wop group when I was a kid. They were always practicing the same basement that we ended up practicing in right there in his house. So I was always around it. My older sister, she was in bands. She actually got me in a band with her boyfriend. Shout out to my man Bernard Howard Gibson. We were all in the band together when I was little. Crystal Gibson, they've been famous.
Hold up.
They been on the show. They fam
Did
too.
you say Howard and
Crystal, yeah.
Yes.
Them Gibsons.
Yes, them Gibsons.
Sing.
That's family.
See, Howard played keyboard.
Got you.
And I probably was, 9, 10 years old.
So y'all been knowing each other forever.
Yeah. Our families were real tight. We always went skiing. We was the only black families in ski resorts back in the day. So
That's crazy. So shout out to them, man. They making some amazing. Shout out to Double Cross. They got amazing situation.
Yes.
Double Cross, Crystal and Howard Gibson. Home team once again.
Yeah,
So you've been around. You've
And
been
we
in the
had his
trenches.
brother on
Absolutely.
the show too. Not too long
Absolutely.
ago, we had your brother on the show.
yeah, my brother Ed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was your brother.
another-
Your whole family is just talented. Your
We all
parents
come
did
out the
well.
same household, man.
They did well. They did well. So now that we know that you are a musician and we see that you're doing, how did you get over from being a musician to acting?
Actually, when I was a kid, my sister, my brother, my brother always had a camera. And we would always do little skits, little funny joints, man. All kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my older sister Lisa, she was always into it, always into acting. She moved to LA for a few years, did her thing. And then, they would always say, you chose the wrong profession. Because I always did do this Denzel impersonation. So I was do stuff like that. But so I was always around it. And then, Lisa was like, man, you should just jump out there and just try it. So shout out to my man Lavelle Long.
He
called me.
When I tell you, y'all killed it.
Yeah,
You
go-
did
what
so good. I will
You
never
was the mean
forget.
online, right?
the first one's actually the one we did
With Yana.
Yeah, with me and Yana. was in it,
Okay.
yeah.
At the Lincoln?
At the Lincoln.
Okay, that was
Yes.
the first.
Yeah, that was the first one, and then I did the Giz at
Which
the
was
MGM.
major.
Yeah, that was a big
That was
deal
epic.
for me.
Yeah, that was a big deal for everybody. That was huge. That was good for the city.
Yes.
And I never really acted before, like that. Me and my sister was in a couple of movies when we were kids. We was in Media Man.
Okay.
With Robert Townsend. We were extras running around. I was in The Client with Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
So anytime a movie would come to the city, my sister was with Central Casting, and she would get calls for being extras, and she'd just drag me along, whatever.
I know that's right.
So I was always around it, you know what I mean? So shout out to Lisa, man.
But
That's
you guys
right.
are extremely talented.
Thanks.
Your sister is super talented in the act. I didn't know how long she had been in it, but I knew she was really good at it.
Yeah.
And so when I saw you over there, I thought you was just a natural musician, of course. But when I saw you do that, you was also a natural actor. Like you did really good.
Appreciate that, man.
Like really
did,
good, right?
yes.
You sold the part, like
Yeah.
super sold the part, and I was just like, wow, he killed it, right? So we've seen you in some other things around the city, and so we just want to say congratulations on
Give
that.
you your flowers.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
man, that's a
appreciate
big
that.
deal. And
See,
we
I come
already-
from all that practicing, talking to myself in the mirror.
You do that too?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I do all that. Yeah.
Hype yourself up.
Yeah, sometimes, you know what I mean?
Hey,
I might see something on TV, I want to go I want to do that. So I might go
No,
play
that's
somebody
right.
on TV. So, you know, that's how it is sometimes.
And so, go ahead, wife. You got
So you got a lot of stuff going on in the city now. I mean, now that things are opening back up a little bit, tell us a little bit about some of the things. Do you have anything regular, like every Thursday or every whatever? Tell people like what you got going on so people can really get into it and support you.
Well, Sirius Company, featuring Miss Kim and I, we perform every Thursday at the Best Western Capitol Lounge in New Carrollton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we're doing
Is
that.
that tonight?
That's tonight, yeah.
Oh,
So-
really? We can come and party tonight?
Yeah, come on.
Best
shake
Western
a, shake a
Best.
leg.
She'll be asleep, Scooby, but I come pull up on you. She old. She gonna be asleep by the time we get home. She gonna be asleep. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I got
but
you.
I mean, other than that, we perform somewhere every Thursday through Sunday. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Somewhere
That's
around the
what's
city. Chuck Brown band's really been taking off lately. We up for a Grammy with the song "Summertime." So I got like 4 songs that's up for a Grammy. So man, for your consideration, anybody out there voting members, check your boy out, Chuck Brown. Sirius Company has one called Caliente with Shorty Coleon, and we got another one called Better Days that I did with Frank Sirius and friends. So make sure y'all check that out.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud.
So this is super cool, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
That's super cool. I didn't know you was so involved with so many different situations. That's why I
Yeah.
say you are hardest working in the city.
I appreciate that, man. I won an Emmy last year too, man. People don't know that.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, let's give it
Y'all
up.
give it up.
Yeah, keep that light.
Yes.
For that right there. And so, Scooby, don't be tiptoeing around. I know you humble, but I want you to
Yeah.
get them accolades up, man, because one thing we do is we like to give people flowers while they're alive. Like, a lot of times, with us in the black community, we will say it behind your back, oh, it's Scooby time, because I've told her a billion times, Scooby time is a mug. Like, I've come home from the situation and we talked about
No, what
it.
he do, Scooby, is he's like, I want Scooby to sing this, and he'll start singing. He'll be like, I gotta get him to sing this.
Yeah, I do that too. But,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I do that too.
You
But
start texting me the name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. And so, but I be proud because I like what you do. I like what you stand for, and like you say, non-confrontational. Always had a good spirit, good energy.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that as well. So, what's next for Scooby?
What's next, man, is putting out this album, Sirius Company. We have a small EP that we're doing that we're gonna put out at the top of the year. We're actually spring of 22, and just hope for the best, man. Put our best foot forward. We still creating.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know we put out 5 songs and videos last year. You know what I mean? So,
Wow,
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
So this was
Through
during
the pandemic.
during the pandemic, we were home. We had nothing to do, so we shot She Ready, which was a big record. Like I said, Better Days we did a Christmas record called That Time of Year that came out in December. So it's all on YouTube and stuff like that. It got a bunch of views, but I get caught up sometimes with the public always suggesting that go-go people don't make enough originals. You know what I mean? But then
cover songs.
but then when we do, the support isn't there. You know
It's
what
not
I mean?
there.
It's not there. So we gotta do a better job
gotta
of
do
supporting
better,
each other,
y'all.
and and be careful what you ask for. Like the go-go musicians make a living. I've been working in go-go bands since I was 11 years old, right, and been doing it full time for the last 20 years. You know what I mean? So I've been blessed to be able to do that primarily by singing covers. So don't discount what I'm able to do, feed my family.
Exactly.
Right.
While at the same time, when I do make quality original music, you don't
support is not there.
The support ain't there, yeah. So you
That's right,
can't have
y'all.
it both ways. You know what I
You
mean?
know how we do. We complain. Well, when it's summer, we want it to be winners. You know how we do.
Absolutely.
But you gotta make
gotta
music
do better.
for you though, and you gotta
Yeah.
make music for what feels good for you. So I'm proud of that though, because I definitely didn't. So during the pandemic, it didn't affect you to the point where you still couldn't make music. A lot of people had to shut down.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm been fortunate enough to have a studio in my house, so
That's it.
we were able to create. The band able to come over, and do our thing, man. We got space to record. Just been blessed to be able to do what I know how to do, man.
What you gonna give us today?
I don't know. I literally haven't decided what I'm gonna sing.
It's gonna be a
It's
surprise.
gonna come to me, man, when I get up
Okay.
there and start strumming on that guitar. So we'll figure it out.
Okay.
If you had to make a choice, Scooby, you gotta be an actor or you gotta be a singer. You gotta throw one of them damn things in the trash can. Which one going in the trash?
Oh, that's easy, man. I can't live without music.
Yes.
That's your first love.
Yeah, I can't
Yes.
live without music.
All right, I got
Yes.
another one for you. You're a musician. You ready to go pick up a big bag. You got a 1 hour ride, Scooby. 1 hour, right?
You're in a good mood.
You're in a great mood. You got to listen to one musician, and you can't
Stevie
switch
Wonder.
Damn, hands down.
It ain't no question. I done did it.
Yes.
I done put on Stevie Wonder for a 4-hour trip to New York, live from Tokyo.
I'm working on getting him on this show right now. When I say that's my favorite artist, Scooby.
Yeah, man.
So I got introduced to Songs in the Key of Life. I was a little dude, right? My big cousin bought me this double CD, double album.
Yeah.
Songs in the Key of Life. I didn't know what a double album was.
Yeah.
But when I put that joint on and listened, it was real music.
Yeah,
like
man.
the whole joint was a vibe. It was a serious vibe, and I was a kid.
Ain't no samples, ain't no
None
other
of that.
songs.
They sampling him, like majorly sampling. So, yeah, I can see that. Easy win.
Love it.
Easy win. Easy win. Easy win.
How can people follow you, Scooby?
At Frank Sirius, that's FrankSirius, or you can follow the band at Sirius Company, SiriusCompany.
All right, then.
Yeah, that's on all the social media,
Okay.
Twitters, Facebooks, Instagrams, all of those things.
Okay.
So we're going to go to a commercial, and when we come back, we want you to go ahead and tell you that. We ain't even going to wait
Okay.
no further. We're going to let you go ahead and rock
Let's
out.
do
So
it.
I'll give you a chance to go ahead and decide what you're going to do. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
¿Estás listo, papi?
Ya tú sabes.
Entonces, vamos a ver. Let's see if you can handle it. Give me that red wine so I can talk.
Come baby, light up my fire. You got all that I desire. Hey, come around way. Tell me, do you feel the same?
Talk to me.
I just wanna get to know your body language and love. So into you, yeah. 'Cause baby, you
Ooh, caliente. Oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby. Siempre. When we make it love,
oh, caliente. Oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby. Siempre. Come and light me up, light me up.
I ain't with the type of games they play. I be minding my business, I'll stay in my lane. I need a woman that can hold her own weight, and you might be the one I wanna give my all to.
Baby, I'm just tryna change your life. Let me show you things, ain't tryna waste your time. I wanna miss out to obvious kisses on my thighs. Hey, ay, mamma mia, ay, mamma mia.
Ooh, caliente. Oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby. Siempre. When we make it love,
Oh, caliente. Oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby. Siempre. Come and light me up, light me up. I'm in my feels for you, I cannot lie.
Come give me that thing, baby, let me take a bite. Yeah,
In you,
yeah, I'm so into you.
get you so hot at the sky. With your fly, baby, give me a shot. Yeah, with you.
Ooh, caliente. Oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby, siempre. When we're making love, making love.
Caliente, oh, you make it so caliente. I wanna love you, baby, siempre.
Come and light me up, light me up.
Shorty, call me on. What's up?
Yeah,
Frank Sirius, what's up? Yeah.
give me your love.
Girl, Miss Cam.
Party with ya.
Say what?
Siempre hands in the air. I wanna light it up, hey. Light it up. Ooh, caliente.
DC, what's up?
Wanna light it up, baby, so siempre.
Twerk something in the booth, come on.
Come give me your love.
Whatever it
Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Oh! Live a whole lot to live, just sit lifestyle. I came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle. I live life like the beginning and this stuff. Yeah, I'm on the top of the mountain, but that's not the limit. Oh, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be, hey, I said, turn down for what?
Bro, man, what you doing in my house?
Nothing. Just chilling. Came down here to make myself a couple sandwiches, and I noticed you had this shea butter on the counter, like, whoa. So I thought I could borrow a couple of them, man, because my little honey, she been ashy lately.
What you using on her skin right now, bro?
And that's a little personal. But since you asked, I've been using that hotel lotion. And you know, like, after I put it on, after like 5 minutes, it's like she right back ashy again.
Yeah, bro, man, that hotel lotion.
Song's a song I wrote a few years ago. When I wrote the song, I kind of felt like I was talking about my girlfriend. Come to find out, I ain't even have a girlfriend. So I was trying to figure out where all this love and everything was coming from the song. And I figured it out. It wasn't about a girl at all. The song's about my guitar. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So check out the words. We are so in tune, together our harmony's right, babe. Yeah. Can't wait to see you soon, whenever you're out of my sight, lady. Oh yeah, yeah. And I can't stand the sight of you in the arms of another man. It doesn't feel the same, no. I take your hand and ask if you would join my wedding band. Then we can share the name, baby. Oh, oh. From the moment I touched you, I knew that I loved you. You make my life complete, yeah. From the way you scream at me when I caress your neck, baby, you make my life complete, yeah. Listen. You would leave me notes to help you express how you felt, babe, how you cared for me. Always at my show. I let you on stage right beside me, baby. The way you hypnotize, signify, blew my mind, baby. I knew that you wanted me. And I knew from the door when we met on the floor, together we would be. You're the only one I want for me. Oh yeah, make my life complete. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, I caress your neck.
baby. Yeah. Look, when we first met, you made my hands hurt, fingered your body, brought you to parties, hoping for sex, hoping you flex. Other words that was made you out. Swore to God, I'd do anything to make you cry. So you ain't like them other girls I know. I can pick you up at any time, and trust me, shit be ready to go. Had me tossing off my bread to make you look good. Attention you attract, spit a rap while you glisten from the back. Showing anger cause my mans wanna hold you. Even strangers walk up and put their hands on you like they know you. Ain't no girl ever spoke to me the way that you do. Plus the fact that you able to choose 6 levels of love. Independent, never hang with a crew. Through your reflection, I see my eyes glazing at you. And of course, I'ma keep it real. Without a question, girl, you keep me guessing. From the moment I touched you, babe, I knew that I love you. Oh, 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 yeah. I love when you scream at me, babe. Ooh, 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 darling.
Hey, put them hands together one more time for my main man, Frank Scooby Sirius in the building.
Appreciate you.
Hey, bro, you something else, you know that? How'd y'all think? Y'all like the show? Y'all enjoyed it? Hey, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all coming up here and supporting Spotlight over the city. Before I go, I like to do a cool word. The cool word today is this. Don't bury your gifts. Don't bury your gifts. How would you like it if you was passed away, God forbid, and at your funeral, they looked at you, and all the things that you were talented to be able to do was walking around your casket fussing and cussing because now they had to end their journey because you ended yours. Don't bury your gifts. They can only be alive if you're alive, right? And while you're alive, you have to take root. Let it take root and let it fly. Don't let nobody deny it. Don't let nobody get in the way because their dream is not yours. On that note, love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight over the city, baby.
Used to spend my nights out in ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stand strong on your love all the time. Used to look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottles always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stand strong on your love all the time. Thank you. Thank y'all, man. Keep DC first.